This Soviet officer had found an extreme way to survive. He threw himself among the lifeless bodies of his comrades, covering himself with blood and dirt to pretend he was dead. German soldiers walked close by, checking the corpses and firing round after round to make sure no one was left alive. With a steady pulse and a heart pounding like a drum, this man managed to stay completely still. When the Germans finally moved away, he slowly emerged from the pile, drenched in the blood of others. Just a few meters away, near the rubble of a collapsed building, two Nazi officers arrived and began undressing, planning to bathe. The Soviet grabbed his rifle, took careful aim and prepared to shoot. Just then, a voice whispered behind him. Another Soviet soldier had also survived by faking his death. He warned him that firing now would expose their position. The officer, determined, ignored the warning and pulled the trigger. The rifle just clicked. There were no bullets left. He turned his head to the other soldier and in a whisper asked for his gun. The comrade, a political commissar, quickly loaded 5 bullets into the rifle and handed it over. Holding the weapon tight, the officer hesitated. He scanned the scene and asked his comrade which target was best. The young man suggested waiting for an explosion to cover the sound of the shot. The Nazi officers, completely unaware, were already in the water. Only their heads floated above the surface, small, distant targets. The Soviet looked at his comrade again and asked if he could shoot well. With a calm expression, the young man nodded. The officer passed him the rifle. As the soldier adjusted his aim, a jeep appeared across the street with 3 more German soldiers. The tension rose. Only 5 bullets. Each one had to hit its mark. The young soldier studied the ground, took a deep breath, and aimed at the bald officer stepping out of the vehicle. One clean shot to the head brought him down. Another officer stared at the body, confused, not yet grasping what was happening. A second bullet struck him between the eyes. The remaining troops dropped to the ground in panic. The third shot hit one soldier square in the chest just as he tried to fire back. Another reached for a grenade but fell before he could grab it completely. Only one target remained. The last officer tried to run, sprinting toward a nearby wall. The Soviet rose up, aimed steadily, and fired without hesitation. The bullet hit him right in the forehead. 5 bullets, 5 perfect shots, 5 instant deaths. The officer who witnessed it all couldn't take his eyes off the young soldier. He was completely stunned.